Thanks for stopping by, guys, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. Now today we're going to be looking at a new creation. Last episode we looked at the main battle tank Mark III. Now this tank had a lot of cool things, a lot of things going for it. It is the first tank I've ever put a turret on. However, it did have a lot of issues, a lot of things I haven't really fixed, a lot of things I hadn't worked out yet because it was the first turreted tank I have made. So real quick, let's go ahead and throw this on a lift and delete it. It was just here for show purposes to represent what I'm about to show you next. What I'm about to show you next is the Mark IV. This is the main battle tank Mark IV, and oh my god, I think it looks a whole hell lot better, especially the turret design. There you go. So let's go ahead and hop in it and look through some of the controls. One of the biggest things you'll notice about this tank is it is a one-person driving tank. There was a version of the Mark III I built after the video I did, which was a one-person tank, and it showed that I could do it with one person. It's a bit difficult to control, so I changed a few things on this version to hopefully make it a bit easier. So of course driving is your normal W, A, S, and D as you would expect. We're going to go ahead and get up here on this platform and I will show you the gun controls. Now the gun controls from the seat. 1 is left, 2 is up, 3 is down, 4 is right, 5 is fire, 6 extends your little sight / periscope. And if you're out of the seat, you have your left, right, up, down, fire, periscope. Now real quickly, because I forgot, let's go ahead and get our ammo in here and clear the rest of our inventory because we won't be needing it. Firing it, place a block on the orange block there, place your shell. And for the best results, you can wait for the shell to actually come back and come rest against the firing pin. You don't have to, but if you want to ensure that your shots fire, it'd be a good idea to. And even though I say ensure your shots fire, it's sometimes a hit or miss with Scrap Mechanics physics. Sometimes even if you take all the precautions to shoot well, you won't always get a shot every time. So ready, aim, fire. Like I said there, we just shot the shell directly into the sky. Let's try and get another one. That one was a dud as well. That one was a half decent shot. Not the best, but at least it went downrange in the direction we were aiming. And thank you, Scrap Mechanic Physics. Anyway, so one of the biggest things I did with this to improve it was, one, I changed the orientation of the cannon quite a bit. The spring is on the side in this version. The old version it was below. As well as the turret, actually I should say the gun sits lower in the turret. The pivot point is lower on the turret. I had to make some changes for that, but I was able to get it all working. The turret itself is actually powered by electric engines instead of the controllers. This does have one downside. The downside is every once in a while the cannon will shoot in such a way that causes the turret to jar slightly. So you will have to re-aim. With a controller system, it wouldn't be that big of an issue. It's a bit more solid than this electric engine system, but the electric engine system allows you to get much finer detail returning while also maintaining a good speed. The elevation itself is still controller driven. So let's try to see if we can get another shot off. Actually, our first shot. That was a good shot. That was a really good shot. So let's actually just take her out and see if we can aim at a few things. First thing I'm going to try and hit is I want to try and hit that big tree. So go ahead and get her turned around here. You can aim while in the seat using the sight, but I prefer to actually get out of the seat, raise the periscope, and aim this way. That seems like we're lined up there. Let's go ahead and put a shell in. Aim up because it's a bit of a distance. Aim. Fire. Dud. Check our aim. Make sure the turret hasn't moved. No, it hasn't. Aim. Fire. Dud. Well, not really dud, but it just went off in the wrong direction. Check our sights. Yep, we're good. Fire. That was a really far shot. Not in the direction we were aiming, though. The hell? Okay. Once again, all I have to say is thank you, Scrap Mechanic Physics, for helping us with this episode. You've been quite the friend lately. Now, this cannon is quite reliable, one of the most reliable I have. Probably not as reliable as the Mark II's cannon. There we go, that was a half decent shot, and we hit the tree. Probably not as reliable as the Mark II's, but as long as you wait for the bullet to actually rest against the firing piece, it usually fires. But unfortunately, Scrap Mechanics Physics have decided to screw me over this episode, so thank you a lot. Yeah. Now we're still aimed. Now if you look at the crosshair and you look at the dot behind the first crosshair, it gives you an idea of where we're aiming. There we go. There we go, there's another good shot. We hit just short of the base of the tree. Now I guess I could show you how far this gun can aim up. That is its max aim up. Max elevation. And that was unfortunately a dud. And the round is jammed into the barrel. Let's try that again. There we go. That was a good shot. And we hit the limb of the tree, so we didn't really get to see its full length. Now if we hold 3, we'll aim the barrel back down. I'll probably get my best result if I aim to the side. That is the barrel's farthest, what is that? Fucking, depression. There we go. That's as far as the gun can depress. Fortunately, you're not going to be able to shoot down very well with this gun just because of the way Scrap Mechanic guns work. So yeah, that is the main battle tank Mark IV. I guess we could test firing while driving. See how well that works. I'm not sure how well that works. It's something I really haven't been able to test extensively. Ready, aim, fire. Not a bad shot if the tree didn't get in the way. That was a dud. I really need to wait for the tank to stop before I actually hop out to reload. And I hit the tree. I was actually aiming for that tree. Oh. I mean that literally. I was actually trying to hit the tree. I didn't just hit the tree and claim it. Let's see if we can aim from this position. I want to hit that. Yeah, I should be able to hit that big tree back there. There we go. Should be aimed up. Aimed up quite nicely, but we didn't get the full power on that shot. Shot one a bit off to the left, unfortunately. Now we're starting to lack power for some reason. Once again, thank you, Scrap Mechanic Physics. There we go, that was a good shot. And we actually hit the... Holy shit, we hit the top branch of this tree. I thought we were going to have a hard time making it to the tree. We actually hit the top of the thing. This tank surprises even me sometimes. Anyway, that is honestly the best representation or showcase I can do of this tank. It is a one-person tank, so if you do want to do any multiplayer stuff, it's actually quite easy, especially compared to the Mark III. The Mark III, you needed 2 people, so in order to get 2 tanks online, you need 4 people. This, you only need 1 person per tank, which means you can pretty easily do a battle with it. I'm really happy both with how this looks and how this functions. Unfortunately, Scrap Mechanic Physics aren't always the most reliable, as we've seen in this episode. So I'm going to take one last shot, and then we're going to end it out here. I'm not going to try and hit that big silo, but I'm going to hit that pipe there. Let's see if we can aim. Overshot it quite a bit. Seems like the gun's tilting slowly, so we'll have to load it first and let the gun tilt into position. I'm focusing. Fire. Dud. Aim up. Reload. Check sights. So check sights. Good. Fire. Dud. Aim up. Fire. Dud. God damn it. Fire. Hit. Yay! Let's try that again, see if that works. And we're aimed way to the right now. There we go. Aim, fire. Yes. I guess maybe you have to wait for it just as soon as it touches that firing pin fire. I wish there's a way I could like calculate that and hope to assist for it. But at the moment it's something I just don't have the ability to do. But yeah. Anyway, that is this Mark IV tank and its control scheme. A demonstration of its power, its skill. I'm really happy with this. But I am going to end it here. If you do want to play with this, this is on the Steam Workshop already. So thanks for stopping by, thanks for sticking around, and until next time, peace.